Alright, today we're going to be taking a look at this, the Super Console X Max. This is the latest emulation console from the Ken Hank folks and the same folks that brought you the Super Console X, Super Console X Stick, Stick Pro, King, various different devices with that Super Console name. So what you're getting is a box, and then of course you're going to get another box, Russian nesting doll. Going to open it up and see what we get inside. So we're going to get our wall power adapter. Going to get a remote for navigating the Android side of this because this is a dual functionality, allowing you to install Android apps, TV apps, play Android games, things like that. And HDMI cable. And we have the console itself. Looks like a hockey puck. And then we also have two USB wireless controllers. And we have the micro SD memory card for the Android portion of the dual boot. Now, these controllers, if you've bought any of the Super Console systems before, you're already familiar with them. They're off-brand PlayStation 2 style controllers. You just open up the back. There's a USB dongle inside the back here. You're going to plug that into the hockey puck itself, and then you're going to put some AAA batteries in there and you'll be good to go. Go ahead and peel off this protective film of the hockey puck. Let's see what kind of ports and everything we got going. So we have a USB 3.0 right here. We have a USB 2.0. We have our Ethernet port, HDMI out, our AV out, even though it's actually a 3.5 millimeter audio. I don't know why it really says AV. Our SPDIF, and then our power, and then our micro SD card. Now this one is fully loaded with the 256 gigabyte, so thousands upon thousands of games. Retail price on this thing is going to range anywhere from around $120 to $170, depending on what size preloaded SD card you want to go with. So let's go ahead and power this bad boy up and see what it has to offer. And here we have the main user interface. Now this should be familiar looking to you if you've seen one of my previous videos on the Super Console X King. Very similar setup, very similar power system. That one is a little bit more advanced than this one, but overall this one will get the job done. If you don't like this theme, you can change it. Hit the start button on your controller. You're going to go down to user interface settings. You're going to select it. Now this one does come pre-loaded with two different themes. The one you see before you, and then this crystal theme. You're going to select it, get back, hit back. It'll load the new crystal theme. Now personally I like the stock one better than the crystal theme, but to each their own. Everybody's got their own personal preferences. But this is what it looks like. It's missing some information box art there for the Commodore, but that shouldn't be a deal breaker for anybody really. We got pictures of our systems, got little brief descriptions. Lots of consoles, lots of handheld devices, arcade games, you name it. There's a little something for everyone in this thing. Even open bore. Atomiswave, like I said, we got some of those more advanced systems, but the games are hand selected and cherry picked, especially for things like Saturn, to make sure that they're games that actually are going to perform well on the system. And then you got the all games there. You're going to see we got over 50,000 games on here. And one comical thing I've noticed is we got this quote, says, "All games, we do not stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing." Benjamin Franklin. I'm a history nerd, and I can tell you right now, Benjamin Franklin is actually not the person that said that. Actually, quote to George Bernard Shaw of all people. So I thought it was kind of comical that they have a misquotation there, but that's a common misquotation in history, so I'll give them a pass. But if you want to play a game, you're just gonna pick your system, select it. You'll get a brief box art image and then a brief description. I have noticed there are some on here where the language is incorrect. But that is just really boils down to whoever put this theme together. Yeah, see right there, we went from English to different language altogether. We got the PlayStation portable games here, and then it goes right back to English. So it's a mixed bag of little things like that. But if you don't even want to mess with that aesthetic, again, hit start, change your theme. Speaking of start, you can go and change your game settings. You can change your aspect ratio, go from 4:3 to widescreen with a 16:9. You turn on or off the bezels, turn off the pixel smoothing, turn your rewind functionality on. Configure controllers. You can plug up to 4 controllers into this thing. You'll have to use a USB kind of hub thing to add 2 more additional controllers since there are only 2 ports on this thing. But overall, that is your overview of the console itself, let's go ahead and get into some gameplay and show you what this thing is capable of.
Come on!
Let's see the replay for that.
これが風来牛。
When it's all said and done, this is a pretty great little retro emulation device for people that just want a plug-and-play solution. Could you do it better with a computer? Absolutely, but that's not really the point of something like this. This is geared towards those people that just want a plug-and-play solution, turn it on, plug in a controller, and get to playing games. So, if you're after something like that, this is a nice step up and an upgrade over their previous releases with the Super Console brand. Now, there are better versions of this. Their little mini PC version, their King version. But this one is a nice kind of middle ground as far as the premium features and the ability to play a lot of those newer systems. Now, they did cherry pick the games and make sure that only, the games that really are going to perform well on this device are going to be on the system, which is both a positive and a negative. It's positive in the aspect of, well, you just play the games and they work. It's negative in the aspect that it kind of gives you a little bit of a misdirection as to how powerful this truly is. Now, it should be noted, you'll see a lot of branding that says 8K both on the box and the unit itself. You're not going to play retro games in 8K. You're not going to have the ability to play retro games in 8K. That's just a silly marketing gimmick. In reality, it's just a little bit misleading. So don't buy this expecting to play Super Mario Brothers for the Nintendo on an 8K television in 8K resolution. It's just not going to happen. Yes, you can add your own games, and if you try to add some of your own games for those more powerful systems like Atomiswave, Dreamcast, PlayStation Portable, things like that, you will really run into a wall with performance issues. But besides that, if you just want to enjoy thousands upon thousands of games, plug and play, open up the box, give it to the kids, something like that, this is definitely a worthwhile solution, and it's probably something you'll be interested in checking out. I'll put some product links down in the video description box below so you can pick one up for you or the friends or the family, whichever. And guys, if you enjoyed the content, make sure you hit that like button, share this video with your friends if you found the information helpful, and as always, thanks for watching, guys. It really means a lot.